so difficult.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. Enemy movement has been detected. En route to intercept and destroy.
Copy that.
This is Scorpion Troops Hotshot. The enemy is stronger than expected. He is Request additional support.
Pathetic humans.
How was that? Perfect? Like me?
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
Hello, my name is Viblash. Monkey's gonna be joining me in a moment, but something's going on with his stream. But yeah, here we are, commentary on this race, 7 minutes in. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, Seraphim, oh man, is it good? It seems like 30 seconds or so ahead. Yeah, he's like 24 seconds ahead. I saw earlier that Ethmar was trying to do the, the sandwalking trick. That's pretty difficult. That was pretty ballsy to do, during this race, but it's Ethmar, man. It's pretty good at Dark Story. But yeah, let's see if Ethmar's movement can let him catch up to Seraphim. They're both very, very good players. Seraphim hasn't really made any meaningful mistakes yet. He's doing very well. Ethmar got RNG'd a bit in Dry Lagoon as well. Ah, I see. Well, there's plenty of more treasure hunting stages left, I believe. So yeah, or maybe like 1 or 2. Dude, honestly, I don't remember for Dark Story, but that is okay. Anyway, so there's always plenty of room for catching up in a race. Races for this game are very variable. Hey Vib, are you reading chat? Yes, I am. Hello, Noglu. 2 race sets in the bad turtle tunnels. Ah. Oh man, that is super unlucky. Alright, so Seraphim's already finished the stage. Ethmar's still playing very well. So if you can close this out, you can keep this tight. Oh yeah, there's 8 quarters, so this could be when Ethmar catches up. Right here, right now, depending on how this goes. Security hall in space. Thanks for the reminder, Clicky. On a scorpion, okay. I like to see close races, so honestly, I kind of want to see Ethmar catch up. But, we'll see how it goes.
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate to say it. I guess I'm going to have to find them.
Yeah, it looks like Seraphim's just about to close out this stage. Pretty nice piece grab.
Yo, what's good?
Oh, it's Monkey. Hey man, how are you doing?
What's good, audience?
Is the stream working for you well now?
Yeah.
Alright, so Seraphim's got a little bit of time on Ethmar right now. Hey Monkey, is 51 good for 8 quarters?
51 is not amazing, but it's solid.
Nice, totally original answer, thank you.
Yeah, that was my own intellectual property.
Oh, Ethmar, that sucks because he was already a bit far behind and he got that RNG. But we're only a good 10 minutes into the race. Anything can happen.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Our man Seraphim over here putting a pretty nice stage right now.
Yo, so Seraphim's like 50 seconds ahead of Ethmar right now, it looks like.
Yeah. Less concrete, not a death strats. Ah, okay, yeah.
So this is the space colony Ark. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
So Lost Colony doesn't really have any major tricks on it. Just a pretty heavy movement stage with Eggman, which could be deceiving. His movement looks very simple, but it's actually pretty hard to always keep him moving, in a straight line, keep his velocity every single time he turns. Oh yeah, almost like over a minute ahead now.
But
See
like
what I
one
believe
Rouge
Ethmar can
stage,
do.
honestly, Seraphim, Ethmar could come back because like the RNG in Dark Story is insane.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. I want to see Ethmar go for the crazy skip on whatchamacallit. What is that? Oh god, what is the stage called when you're in space?
Cosmic Wall.
Yes, Cosmic Wall. You know, the crazy Cosmic Wall skip.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure both of them will try for Swiss at least once.
Yeah, I hope so. That'd be exciting. I know Seraphim might opt not to do it because he's so far ahead, but man, that would
Also,
make for
like,
a more interesting
just
race.
for the record, you're in space like half Dark Story. You're in space right now.
That is absolutely true. I guess I mean like spacewalking, like space exposed.
Yeah, that's 5 extra stages still.
Well, shit.
You got Final Chase, you got Mad Space, you know, you got all these.
You still knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, I love this stage. I just love how many like platforms you skip right over. And this is, if I don't know if any of you have, I'm sure a lot of you have tried to do this yourself, but like, it is so hard to control where you're going with the camera also going all over the place. It's a lot harder than it looks. It's a very fun stage to do.
It's also pretty scary because like you gotta finesse around these boxes, and if you get shot by one dude, you have like no height, so you fall in the water and it's over. And there's like next is 0 checkpoints. You know, you gotta restart the whole stage.
Yeah, it seems really simple, but there are a lot of spots where you can just clip right below a platform and your run's over. So it looks like Ethmar, not quite. He's still just about as far behind as he was before.
Yeah.
But he's keeping that consistency on the stages. All he needs now is some good RNG to throw him ahead, but a minute's hard to come by. And Seraphim's very consistent. Well, just barely missing, jumping up to where the goal ring is. $129, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. That's a solid time.
That was a nice, solid time.
Ethmar is definitely one of the best Eggman players, so we'll see what he does on this stage.
Oh, without a doubt, Ethmar is one of the best like mech players. Period.
Yeah. Man, Seraphim not gonna opt for the frame perfect restart strats on Tails 1. It loses RTA, it loses IGT. It's not worth it at all. But come on, man.
What an unfortunate choice by Seraphim.
Ethmar gets satellite jump. That's pretty dope. Seraphim didn't get that.
Ooh,
It's not
yeah.
easy.
Love to see that.
It's a real tight jump.
It's a
And
nice
coming up
Eggman
security hall,
parkour.
honestly, this can lessen the gap by a lot. Like security
Oh,
hall is insane.
Absolutely. Ethmar also made up quite a bit of time. Well, not quite a bit of time. He made up like 5 seconds, but still.
Yeah, 124. That's insane.
Security hall can be very, very punishing, or you can just give it to you for free.
Seraphim got 0 rings. He's playing with lasers. Nah, he's safe. It's
Oh, yeah, it's looking like
pretty
Seraphim.
solid RNG.
Yeah, 2 like out in the open pieces. Come on, man. This is looking good for Seraphim. No way.
So it looks like Ethmar probably won't save his minute on this stage.
No. No, boy, Seraphim just got a top, bottom, top. No, whatchamacallit pieces.
48's like, yeah.
Safe pieces.
0 safe pieces, that's insane. Ethmar's about to come up in here with like a 140.
Yeah, unless Ethmar pulls an Ethmar and just gets some ridiculously good RNG. We're looking at a rip our boy, man. But Seraphim, my man, he's playing very well today. Very nice performance by Seraphim.
Ethmar is getting alright pieces right now. So far, no safe pieces. And then he's gonna be at the top too, so like, if he does get a safe piece, he can just press a switch. Doesn't even lose time. Oh my.
Are you
Already
kidding
got a
me?
ping.
You gotta be kidding me.
This dude.
No way.
This dude.
No way. He pulled an Ethmar.
He saved another 10 seconds off Seraphim here. So yeah, if Ethmar just keeps playing Rouge, you know, he's about to win.
Yeah, all he has to do is finish the rest of the Rouge stages.
Yeah.
Freaking Ethmar, man. That was a pretty nice flying dog by Seraphim.
I can't believe I've come this far just to fail.
I love the strat at the beginning here with the uppercut. So satisfying. Boom. Now, White Jungle is a very fun stage to just boot up and just like do your movement on. It's a really fun stage.
White
No
Jungle
crazy tricks.
also is super dangerous. You know, you do anything wrong, stage is gonna throw you through the ground.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah, that's true. Luckily, if you kind of run over the same spots every single time, you're going to be absolutely fine, but everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
There's a trick there. When you hit that speed pad while you're spin dashing, you'll stick to the ground there. Absolutely fine.
It's not so much like if you're spin dashing, but like what Ethmar does is he taps down right a lot, and then it puts you like forward on a speed pad, and that's what makes you stick over the edge.
Oh, I see, I see. Pretty good White Jungle by Seraphim so far.
Unless Ethmar comes out and pulls like a 129.
It's very possible.
Which could happen. He's done it before. Ethmar's insane.
Oh, Spiral Upper strat sucks now. I'm interested to know the better strat. Seraphim coming up to the Sonic fight, pretty straightforward.
It's kind of walk into him, and he doesn't feel like messing with you.
Yeah, they just use storage, and Sonic, he's just too dumb to recognize that you're attacking him when you use storage.
Ethmar got
You
a
just
fat
walk into him,
132.
jump around.
He saved
Damn,
a little bits
Ethmar.
of time, which adds up.
That wasn't so hard.
Yeah, we still got a good 10 and some change minutes left. This should be interesting. 1278 is a pretty good time. I mean, it's not like really good, but it's a time that is decent.
You know what? Of all the things that can go wrong on this boss, nothing happened. It's a good time. You know,
Yeah.
Sonic can high jump. You can get hit. You can go in the water. Losing time
This is
on
one of
the
those
boss-
bosses, yeah. Like you're saying, literally anything can go wrong, even though it seems like the simplest thing in the world.
This is the best stage in the game. You got Route 280. You got to wiggle for like 2.5 minutes. It's the worst, you know. You're all
As long
tired.
as you, yeah. As long as you keep wiggling, you keep up that top speed cap. So you just gotta wiggle your little heart out. Just wiggle.
You blink on this stage, you fall off the edge, and you got to redo it from the start because there's no checkpoints. It's terrible.
It's just a nice fun romp through a floating highway in the sky. And you can do some interesting things, like hit walls very hard, but keep moving just as fast as you move forward.
Sometimes it makes you go faster.
He's gonna be so during these stages, the runners use very specific ring routes to ensure that they have the boost right at different spots of the stage where they're going to lose speed when they're going up hills and such.
Yeah, so like, it's not just wiggling, like you're trying to optimize your boosts so that if you ever go uphill, you got a boost right there ready for you to get that speed back. So it's like you gotta hit the rings super precise and know when to use the boosts. This stage is wild. Like you can't just mind numb it for 2.5 minutes. You gotta focus on what you're doing, which makes it so much worse.
Yeah. And it can become muscle memory, but it is... Things happen where you don't hit rings that you thought you were going to hit, so you have to plan further on which ones you're going to. It's an interesting stage.
There's not much to talk about on this stage, you know, you just gotta wiggle.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing throughout.
That's the only thing that happens.
It's just a lot of wiggling.
And they had to give it the dumbest sound effects, so you just hear this screech for the whole time. Oh man.
Oh yeah, it doesn't sound like your tires should be working as well as they are. There's something seriously wrong with the Batmobile. The rouge to the Batmobile. So Seraphim closing it out with, let's see, I didn't see the time. 246. It's not bad.
Nah. Now we move on to the dopest stage in Dark Story, because it's only like 40 seconds long. You know, it's over like that. It's great.
Skyrail. Where you skip like literally everything.
Yeah, bro. You see, he about to do this one jump in the middle of the stage, and you're like, yeah, that's a cool jump. But that jump saves so much time. You skip so much of the stage. It's like, how did they not realize that you can just press A? It's not even a hard jump, and then you're like all the way done.
I do think you use a hover, right?
No,
For
you
that
don't even
jump?
need to. Like, you have so much extra distance and height. You can do whatever you want, and you make this jump.
Oh, here we are. Doesn't even go that far, yeah.
That was it.
jumping
That's all
right
you had to do, and you're done with the stage.
And it's pretty much over now.
Seraphim did mess
Ooh.
up a little bit right there. He didn't get the spin dash, and that's pretty slow because then you're on that rail for the whole time without that extra speed.
There's a lot of little things you can do to optimize the stage really well, but they're all incredibly risky.
Oh yeah, it's not worth it in a 40-second stage, you know. The best that happens, you get a 36, and the worst that happens, you do it again. That's lose 40 seconds.
Yeah, who wants to do that? Oh, our
Ethmar
boy
messed up.
Ethmar missing the church.
That could have gone a lot better. The mess up wasn't that bad. He didn't handle the recovery too well.
Yeah. But he's still alive, so that's what matters. And he's still gonna get it. Well, actually, this looks like a 50 something.
Yeah.
54. No, I'm way off. I'm way off.
Basically, it was a 54. The last number is super close. We're gonna call it 54.
Yeah, look at that number that's on the screen and just imagine there's a 4 next to the 5.
It's almost his life counter is at 4. That's what we were talking about. It was a 50, and he ends it with 4 lives.
That's, yeah. So this...
Oh man,
wonderful
Matt's
state.
face. All the hints are backwards. I don't even know what it says. Seraphim's resetting a lot. It's probably getting bad pieces.
Yeah, I'm sure. I
This
mean,
sta-
just like Meteor Herd, there's a lot of reset
Yeah.
pieces on this stage.
The stage is wild. Like, it can range from 40 seconds to like 2 minutes. Like, this could make the race. Probably won't, but it could.
There's a fair bit of wonky stuff that can happen on this stage because of the way, the gravity works on these planets. Very strange. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say this could be really good for Ethmar. It still could be, and then he resets again.
Ethmar is not liking his RNG right now.
Nah. Ethmar has a very, very high standards for RNG.
Oh yeah.
He ain't taking no bad RNG. But this could be where the runners are getting closer than they have, like in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, and this is the last Rouge stage, so after this, it's all execution.
This
So
is where it
Ethmar's
counts.
behind after this. He's gotta pull some fat weight to make it up.
He's got to just reach down and heave up some big old fat weight.
Big old 5-pounders for my boy Ethmar.
Got to grab some nice 5-pound dumbbells and heave them above his head.
gotta pump the iron, Ethmar. Pump it.
And it looks like Ethmar's pumping some iron because now he's a
Pumping
lot
some
closer
fat
to
iron. He's real close now. One Swiss away
How was that?
from
Ethmar over here benching the bar. Our boy.
benching the going up to 10 pounds now. He's got 10 pounds on his arm.
He's got his gloves on. He's got some chalk.
Playing some Rocky in the background.
Long time no
Let's go, Ethmar.
treasure hunter.
Let's go, Seraphim too. Not trying to be
Oh, yeah.
biased.
Seraphim, he destroyed that Rouge fight. I mean, it was a Knuckles fight, but he was playing as Rouge. Knuckles dead.
He was Rouge, yeah, so. That was pretty good.
Still a Rouge fight, you know.
But now our boys are super close.
Oh yeah, they're.
Oh my god, Ethmar, don't. My heart.
doesn't know how to play Knuckles. That's dope.
But he just remembered just now.
He flexed the muscles. It's all great now.
I have
He
the
lost.
tiger came on in the background.
Got to the
Ethmar's eyes
chorus, and
glimmered.
he's like, yep, I got this.
But Seraphim, he's the cold, hard champion.
Seraphim's
And
got
he-
a solid
that's good.
20 seconds on your boy right now, and anything could happen, man. It's wild.
I want to see these guys go for Swiss.
I know
That's what I
know
want.
Ethmar's gonna go for it. Ethmar always. goes
Ethmar's
for it.
crazy, of course. Yeah, he went for super sandwalk skip man earlier.
Ethmar is wild.
This stage is pretty interesting. It's different than every Eggman stage, as you can see, because the gravity works very differently.
Oh yeah, it's wild. It's like in normal Eggman stages, you get the hover and you want to press A quick, like AA. You know, you get more height. But in this stage, you want to hold out the jump for as long as you can before you start hovering, because it gives you extra height. So you gotta learn new physics for this one stage.
And the perfecting the movement here, that's
Oh,
tough.
Ethmar did not get Swiss. He's gonna go for round 2 though. It's gonna really suck in his comeback for against Seraphim here. Because Seraphim is just going for a solid.
Ethmar!
That's probably still gonna be faster, or at least equal to Seraphim's time. Seraphim's out here just doing a normal Russian skip
Nice safe bet. He was ahead, no reason to take a chance.
for sure. Now it's almost more boring than Route 280. You get a bunch of space flying. Ethmar's about to do something. Seraphim's just gonna fly to the end. It's a very boring stage.
If you ever thought it would be cool to be an astronaut, just watch this stage and realize
This is what it's like. This is what they do to train for astronauting.
this is the astronauts in the space station right now.
They go play Cosmic Wall. That's what it's like. And 50% of astronauts drop out after this stage.
Known facts.
They don't want to be an astronaut anymore.
And can you blame them? Who would want to?
Yeah, holding A for 2 minutes. I wouldn't want to be an astronaut.
So you got Seraphim slowly approaching the goal ring. Well,
You got
Ethmar.
that tunnel, the ending tunnel. Ethmar's up here, almost to the same tunnel. But keep in mind though, Ethmar's gonna be on the pulley while Seraphim's just flying next to it. So Ethmar's gonna go a little bit faster. that's where the time save comes from not doing rush and skip versus like playing the stage. You know, you get a little bit extra speed on the rails as you do flying.
Yeah, you get to ride down the tunnel on a skateboard, and it's just much
So now they're
faster.
both like just kind of going towards the end, you know, as fast as they can.
This is pretty much just an on-rail section for both runners. But it should be interesting to see how close they end up in time. Major props to our boy Ethmar for doing that skip, man. Major props. And trying for it a second time and getting it.
For sure. This is gonna be pretty even. Seraphim is gonna beat him still because he did start 20 seconds ahead. Now what we got up in here? Final chase. This about to be wild. Anything could happen on final chase. Anybody could choke.
Yeah, it's just a giant bottomless pit under you the whole stage.
So Ethmar did save like another 10 seconds on this stage. If he just keeps this up, he could still win.
Man. Oh, in this fight too, it could be.
I don't think
Could
anything's gonna
be.
happen on Tails. It could, probably not. These guys are good
Yeah.
at the game.
Oh. Yeah, he still got it though.
His game's bugged out. Tails was supposed to do that. Alright, he's got an excuse. Tails is just supposed to die.
Oh my god.
Hey, alright.
Oh, okay, closes it out.
22, it's not even bad. It's not even a bad time. Ethmar probably won't beat it.
Oh no, Eth man.
They're both having a rough full go at it.
Tails does
Ethmar
not
saved
want to give
2
up.
seconds. Alright, now we get final chase. This stage better be wild, bro.
I hope we're gonna see Piner skip the tube thing.
I so doubt it. People don't even do the jump where you just like jump over the edge. They go for the gravity tube. Ain't nobody doing Piner skip. Like it's not even consistent. It's crazy. You gotta get so perfectly.
Looks pretty damn cool though.
Seraphim's going for the safe strat, which is dope. You know, he's about to win this race. Ethar's gonna go for some crazy whatever, and you know he's gonna die. Watch, check it out. Ready? Oh yeah, he's going for it. Ready? Check it out.
Come on. Oh. Okay.
You live. All right.
Okay, he just barely clipped the edge there. Ethmar is a man of the people.
Oh yeah.
When you go to bed tonight and lay your head down on the pillow, remember what Ethmar did for you today.
He did it for you. Yeah, you.
All of you. Especially you.
You know who you are. All right, now
But
we
also-
pulling up to FC skip. This could go very wrong, or it could go very, very correctly.
This is a pretty crazy skip. You get some skewed gravity after spin dashing and hovering off that slanted platform, and it lets you skip a big section of this stage.
Seraphim
And our
gets
man Seraphim, still
no
consistent
problem.
as always.
Easy peasy, all up in there. Ethmar
Just- yeah.
also gets it. That's boring. Can somebody do something?
These guys just can't mess up.
They're too good, man. They're too good.
These are the best runners.
Seraphim's about to go for this gravity skip at the end, I believe. No. Oh, ooh. He
Oh,
heard
oh.
me. He heard me and he did it.
What?
That's right.
Oh.
Let's go, Seraphim. Let's go. I'm
Wow.
proud of my boy. Proud of
Seraphim
my
hears all. That is insane.
Ethmar is doing it as well, but who cares? And honestly, nothing's gonna happen on Shadow 2. Seraphim's about to win this race right here.
Yeah, it looks like Seraphim's going to close this out, but this is a lot closer than it seemed like it was going to be earlier. I think this is a pretty nice race. Not over yet, though. Shouldn't speak with too much finality. Let's see how Seraphim does on this Sonic fight. Looking pretty cookie cutter.
Cookie cutter. Just like a Sonic shaped cookie. Easy,
Exactly.
no issues. Seraphim won. Epic.
Our boy Seraphim, the man of consistency. You want to
See
bring
that-
this guy home to your parents.
You see that winner thing under his name?
Yeah.
I did that. That was me.
Oh, well.
You're welcome. Ethmar is not as good as Seraphim, clearly, as you can see from this boss fight right here.
And he closes it out.
Ethmar beats Shadow.
Congratulations to Ethmar on beating Shadow.
That was a real
Congratulations
close
to
race.
Seraphim on winning the
Ethmar
race.
almost pulled ahead. Seraphim was not having it.
Wait, is this best 2 out of 3?
It is.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
We get to see at least another match of Dark Story. Hopefully.
Hey, real quick,
two.
can we get some raise your shields for Tommy?
I would love to raise my shield for Tommy.
Because I see one in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Dej.
Apparently, Ethmar did beat Seraphim IGT.
Oh yeah,
Who
Dej, good luck
cares?
on your race, man.
Seraphim
Anvar
won
representing
in
with the
real
shield
time.
for Tommy. Well, that was a really interesting race.
Oh yeah.
How do you think this next one's gonna go? Considering
I
what
think
you
it's
just
gonna
saw.
go exactly the same.
Come on.
But like,
Come
but like
on.
backwards though. Like everything's just gonna be backwards. They're gonna get each other's level times.
That's what I want to see.
Yes.
I want to see the Freaky Friday race reversal,
Oh yeah.
and then one more time to close it out.
Ethmar out here practicing his good RNG hat. Setting the safe to yellow. Just kidding. That was what he was doing. He was not
Yes.
practicing. He was just setting it to yellow.
Before you start, you can change which safes are open in Security Hall. It saves it on the RAM. And then when you go to the stage in Storage Style, it's still set up the same way.
Yeah.
And some
People like
runners
to,
opt to
Yeah.
open up the yellow one just because of, likelihood of pieces.
You know, statistically, if you get a safe, it's probably gonna be yellow. So, that's what they do.
Yeah. Matthew Wilson 10 reckons this is going to go to a third game. I think I have to agree with Matthew Wilson. At least that's what I want to see.
I'm trying to see a fourth game, man. I'm trying to see a frame perfect tie.
Frame perfect side truly is the dream. Ethmar was playing a little bit better towards the end, that last race.
Yeah, Ethmar, when I came in, he was like a minute behind. He went up to like a minute 20 behind. And what did he end, like 10 seconds behind? He
It was
pulled
like
it back.
20.
Not far enough, though.
Yeah. And a lot of that was because what he did with sandwalking. I wonder if he's still going to opt to go for it now. Maybe he's
Everyone's going
that
for
comfortable with
sandwalking.
it.
It's 2018, man. Sandwalking is the future.
That is true. Sandwalking
Ethmar
and
just
quick
face
sand
planted
videos on
into a
YouTube.
fence, and he lost like 13 seconds at least. Pretty much.
13 seconds, though.
Yeah.
Damn.
You see the way he face planted that fence? He's going back to give it a piece of his mind.
Ethmar never lets you take one on him. He's always
yeah.
going to get revenge.
He was so mad about it, he just had to go and he had to kill Omochao. Y'all believe that? Omochao helped you. When you was a kid playing this game, you were so confused. The only person who gave you guidance, Ethmar just murdered him for no reason.
Shoutouts to Omochao. He gets discarded just like older teenagers forget about their parents.
It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, Omo Chow is truly your
Omo
Sonic
Chow
dad.
is your father.
He's literally your biological father.
Ethmar saved the 13 seconds back just like that, and now he's ahead. That was insane.
What an insane man. Did you know that this man eats rotisserie chicken with his hands?
You don't need no forks.
He doesn't need a fork. He
Why
just,
you need a fork when you built with forks on arms, man? It's like, it's genetically optimal to eat chicken with your bare hands.
Ethmar has some big chicken eating hands.
He is in the future, and he eats food with his hands.
And does he use sauce? Hell no. Ethmar doesn't use sauce.
What if Ethmar plays Sonic Adventure 2 Battle with a fork?
That would make a lot of sense, actually.
I would. Yeah.
Try a little harder.
Alright, we on the hot shot now.
Oh,
Ethmar is so far ahead of Seraphim. I'm not
There's-
even sure he can pull it back.
I don't know about that. It looks like these two men's necks are firmly pressed together right now. They are neck and neck.
They're like that one snake, you know, the hospital snake that's like,
Oh, that's
twisted
like hugging
together.
itself? Yeah.
yeah, that's their necks right now. The
This is
hospital
our-
snake.
That's a good visual representation of this race right at this
They
moment.
lost all bone structure in their necks, and they are knotted together,
They are
very,
intertwining.
very thoroughly knotted together. Like you got a Boy Scout who just got his knotting badge, and he went up to the necks and he twisted them very passionately.
But if anything's gonna rip these necks apart right now, it's gonna be Dry Lagoon.
It's gonna be the
It's-
Batgirl.
Yeah, it's gonna be Batgirl. Dry Lagoon's gonna pour a big old vat of petroleum jelly all over those knotted necks and
It's
just
gonna-
tear them apart.
Put the bone right back into the neck. Now Seraphim he's got a super firm neck. Ethmar out here hugging turtles to get by.
And well, he's about to close this out. This is an unfortunate last piece to get. Oh,
Yeah, that was a terrible piece. That was real bad.
Such a frustrating piece too, because it's like so close to the entrance, but you literally have to go all the way around.
No matter how hard you try, you just can't get to it.
Like me?
It is one of the things in this game that truly humbles you.
It's true.
And we got Seraphim on Sand Ocean. He's going for sand walking right now. I want
He
to.
got bodied by a robot. I had never seen that robot just fall on you like that. That was insane.
This robot is trying to sabotage
He's not
our
even
boy.
gonna go for it again. He took the sign. He's like, nope, I'm out of here. I'm taking my lead on this chicken eating man, and I'm running. I am running with it. Ethmar, he's gonna go for it. He's like, I need it.
If Ethmar gets this is his time to shine.
my
Oh
man.
my god.
Easy peasy, every time.
Look at our boy walking through the air
Sand
like it
walking
doesn't
smoother
exist.
than he eats chicken.
Easy.
Now Seraphim out here, he gotta play the level. He gotta do all these jumps. Ethmar just has to hold left. You know, who's the real skilled player? Am I right?
Ethmar has unlocked divine powers, and I don't know how Seraphim's going to compete with that at this point.
Honestly.
Now he's just got to let some bombs fall on his head to knock him back down to a normal person.
He gets this upgrade. You know, we should ban it. Upgrades are cheating. And then he just teleports. You see that? He just teleports to where Seraphim had to work so hard to get to, and Ethmar is just there, like nothing happened.
Didn't have to work at all. It's much like how Seraphim has to use a knife and a fork to eat a rotisserie chicken.
It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah, Ethmar just grabs it.
He just grabs it by the neck, and he takes a fat chomp with the 5-pound weights, and he goes for it.
That Seraphim's still playing this stage pretty well.
Seraphim is still a fat amount of time ahead. He made a bit of an oopsie there. He lost a bit of time. He has to go all the way around now. It's wild.
A bit of an oopsie. Still ahead of our boy Ethmar.
A 2-minute sand ocean without sand walking. That's a solid time right there. Ethmar out here getting a 149 because he cheated. Who cares, right? Screw that
No,
guy.
he's allowed to cheat in races.
It's true.
Very, very good times by both players. That was impressive.
Oh yeah.
Seraphim,
Narrowing the gap right up in here.
yeah. This is going to get interesting. Now, last time, our two heroes both played Radical Highway pretty well. Seems like they're very, very consistent at this stage. I wonder if they know how close they are to each other right now.
But does Seraphim know that Ethmar holds the world record for Radical Highway M1? He's going against the man himself. But Ethmar is not doing any cool strats right now. I'm seeing this and I'm super disappointed.
Oh, Ethmar.
He didn't do anything cool right there. That was super lame and I'm unimpressed.
Ethmar's playing it safe.
He
He
doesn't
wants to
deserve his win.
ensure the rest of his race. Ooh, I love seeing that spring get hit through the box. It's very pretty.
Yeah, man. Radical High. Oh, Seraphim just bonked his head right off of the. What even is. Ethmar did the same thing, but he went over it.
That is so. I don't think I've ever seen that.
And it just happened twice.
It happened to both of them. Seraphim's still a good. Well, not even quite 10 seconds ahead of Ethmar right now.
He's got a solid 7 seconds.
Pretty solid.
It's a very solid 7 seconds. It's like a concrete, like an iron 7 seconds.
It's like a hydraulic pressed piece of sand.
Ethmar saves 2 seconds though on Radical Highway.
And this has been kind of a running theme for the last couple stages. Ethmar keeps making up a little bit of time on Seraphim.
You know, 2 seconds here, 2 seconds there, and then he loses 20 seconds on the Batgirl stages.
So he has to do it all over again, just saving himself some more time until he can lose some more time at Batgirl.
That's what Dark Story is about, folks. You get to play well and then get ruined by RNG. Why do people like this?
Dark Story is the greatest.
It's mostly RNG and Eggman. Ooh, Seraphim out here getting a fat blue room piece.
Ooh.
Ethmar out here getting a fat snake altar piece.
Oh, this isn't looking bad for both players. Ethmar, looks like he might be getting an Ethmar tier set of RNG here.
We're about to see what these last pieces are, though. Seraphim is on his way, and Ethmar doesn't even know what his is yet.
This is so crazy close right now. Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
And...
The gap.
Oh my god.
It's almost neck and neck again. Their necks are not quite knotted up, but they're leaning in for
They're intertwining. They're in the process.
they are going close. Their bones are softening.
Yeah.
Their necks are, their heads are just kind of drooping right now. They have to play sideways.
They're losing support of their spine. Their necks are becoming weaker.
The Boy Scout's over in the corner. He's just watching. He's ready to tie him up, man. He's ready to twine their necks together.
Just reading up a little primer of his Boy Scout book.
Learning some new knots, you know, the fisherman's knot, you know, all those
Square
knots.
knot.
The square knot, yeah, all the knots.
He's gonna use all of them.
He's gonna knot all of the knots. Ethmar does not know how to hit a switch.
Yeah, a little bit of
That's
time
all
lost
right,
for Ethmar.
The Boy Scouts, he's walking away. He stopped reading, man.
He's lost interest in this
Their
in this
bones are
mass
going
of
back.
intertwining necks. But this is still very close.
It is still very close.
This is incredibly close, actually.
Oh, for sure. Ethmar is still 2 seconds ahead of Seraphim, as you saw from that checkpoint time. He's just
Yeah.
saving 2 seconds, man. That's what he do.
So what Ethmar does, just 2 seconds at a time.
You know, many 2 seconds makes like 10 seconds.
It makes a big time. It makes a big
Many
old mass
little
of time.
makes big time. Wow, I don't even know what happened, and Ethmar is now like basically ahead. Their necks are neck and neck.
I couldn't put it better myself.
Really? Because I think that he could.
Now I get to watch this beautiful elevator segment. This is a breather for our runners. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
check their heartbeats. They
The other
can-
part of Dark Story, you know, you got RNG, you got Eggman, and you got auto scrolling.
That's how it goes over here. You can
There's
see
the
Ethmar's
cat.
tunnel is slightly darker than Seraphim's. These are the kinds of things you notice during auto-scrolling sections.
Because Seraphim out here, he killing robots, and when you kill the robot, the explosion from its death lights up the tunnel. So Ethmar is just a pacifist, all right.
That's one thing to know about Ethmar. He may eat rotisserie chicken with his bare hands, but he is a man of peace, and
Oh yeah,
don't ever forget that.
he will maul the chicken, but he won't kill the chicken.
Never. He just gives her a tussle.
He just mauls the chicken that is already dead.
Exactly.
Now Ethmar is like a half a second ahead, if that much. It is wild. You see, 13 minutes into the run, and they're at the same exact spot as when they started.
You know, it makes a lot of sense. Both runners had, you know, the whole last run to warm up. Both of them obviously very, very consistent runners, so it makes sense that we'd see something like this. Oh, okay. Looks like Seraphim had a little bit of a mess up there.
Everybody getting this jump, safe and sound, easy.
These
Yep.
guys do not mess it up.
Oh yeah, that was insane.
I'm just watching how close these guys are right now. It's nutty. They've been playing for 14 minutes, and this is where they are.
Ethmar is 1 second ahead with that check time, man. He's just saving invisible ghost time on these Eggman stages. It's wild. I
Still
don't know how he
shaving
does
off
it.
little bits of time.
Man, every time I try to do that, that robot snipes me off the pulley and I die. These guys insane though.
Yeah, they can aim Eggman pretty
Ethmar
well.
does
Oh,
not
no.
get. Nobody
They both
gets satellite
didn't.
jump. Ethmar tries again and he gets it the second time.
These guys are entangled right now. They're even making the same mistakes.
Except Ethmar went for it twice. Seraphim thought it'd be better. He don't mess with that, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Ethmar's still shaving off tiny little bits of time, you know. You take a tiny little piece of the cookie in the cookie jar and just keep doing it. Eventually, you're going to have a whole cookie. And that's what Ethmar is doing right now. He's building a cookie.
He's building his own cookie and it tastes even better because you made it yourself.
Damn straight. This fight, pretty simple.
Yep.
Both our guys just mauling tails right now.
Seraphim is giving him a nice old boxing fight, you know. It loses time, but it's therapeutic. You know, sometimes you just gotta box, man. It's a choice. It's a decision. He did it on purpose.
So security hall, this could be where things break off a little bit.
Here I go.
This is where we see Ethmar and Seraphim call each other up and say, hey, I think we need to take a break. It's never a break.
Ethmar out here with the bright yellow radar after 10 seconds. That was wild.
Ethmar's getting pretty lucky right now.
I believe he went down to check if the radar would ping, and it did not. Oh, I thought he was trying to see if it was a safe color. Maybe he was just stupid. I don't know.
I think Ethmar has a rhyme and reason to everything.
He's trying to hit the blue switch? No, he's just dancing around. He's just having
Seraphim's gonna have to go open up a safe.
And boom, yellow safe. See, if Seraphim just had it on yellow, he would have been fine, you know? He saw Ethmar earlier. He said
Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, had he done the same exact thing Ethmar did, they would be quite a bit closer right now.
Perfect, like me.
That's what these treasure hunting stages are all about, making little decisions.
Now, that was like a 20-second time loss for Seraphim. It was insane. You see, Rouge is wild.
Can't believe I
It's like that sometimes.
managed to fail.
Seraphim can easily bring it back, though.
I'm willing to bet both these guys get pretty decent flying dogs. Oh.
What even just happened right there? I don't know.
Oh my goodness, I was proven
Ethmar
wrong
is having
immediately.
a ball and a half right now.
Ethmar is
Seraphim-
trying to let Seraphim catch up right now. A ball and a half.
He's having a ball and a half. I don't know what good a half a ball would do. You can't bounce it. You can't roll it. Who knows? But he's got one, and he's loving it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Seraphim is saving all of the time, and he is now ahead. What is
Oh my
Ethmar doing?
goodness.
I don't know. That
Ethmar
was
calling up
20
Seraphim
seconds.
and saying, hey, I think we should get back together.
All of that effort that 18 minutes took went away after 30 seconds. One mistake.
Man,
Man.
that's all you can say.
You see, now Ethmar's neck and neck already. Those little things that he does, those little
Ethmar
movement
did
things,
some really
they're
nice movement
insane.
there at the beginning. Hitting those speed pads at just the right spot, using clever use of storage to get under stuff, and just very, very nice aim with the movement stick. Oh wow.
Ethmar is trying to skip this loop up in here. It
Ooh.
saves like 0 time, but as you can see, he's now ahead again.
That's how he plays.
These little things Ethmar is doing, they're paying off. They're paying off big time.
Decent white jungle by both players, but Ethmar is getting the edge on just putting out the movements just a little bit better than Seraphim on almost every single obstacle.
Higher risk, higher reward, but also higher risk. Ethmar, oh my god, Seraphim missed the A input and he took a swim.
Oh
It's not
no.
even aquatic mine. He just took a swim.
Seraphim dripping white over here.
Hedgehogs do not like water. Ethmar does not like homing attacking, but that is not comparable to what Seraphim did here. That's such an unfortunate tragedy that happened. He's not even going to go for the loop skip this time.
Playing it
Which
nice and safe.
arguably is more
Oh.
dangerous
Oh.
because loops in this game never work.
That is unfortunate. What just happened right there?
Honestly,
boy
in my
Seraphim-
opinion, taking loops in this game is more dangerous than skipping them.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Oh man. I believe in Seraphim. I think he's gonna pick himself
man.
back up and just finish out the rest of this stage very, very cleanly.
He's having a real sketchy time right here.
He's just walking on a bunch of rice on the floor.
I am
Just slipping and sliding all over the place.
up in this race right now.
Yeah, but he's about
Man.
to get a vacuum and just vacuum up all that rice.
This is insane.
And Ethmar finishes Sonic.
With an 1192. That is a fresh time.
Ooh, very fresh. That is ripe.
I'm picking up a signal from the tunnel. Foxboy, wait for me!
Alright, back up to Route 280. Ya boy. Wiggling.
Yeah, Draco, it did look like Seraphim was tilting, but I don't know. I think he can pull it back together. This man's been on tremendous pressure.
Seraphim has the mind of a rock. He will
Just
not be swayed.
Absolutely, just a strong, dense, jagged rock.
Like a big boulder. He's got a glacier of a brain.
Like, you ever seen 127 Hours?
Exactly.
Like that.
Just like that.
Just a big old boulder.
And the only thing he's cutting off is the competition. Am I right?
Yeah, and he's just cutting off time off of his speed run.
He's cutting those frames.
Our man. Our man Seraphim is not one to give up. Our man Seraphim will do what it takes to survive.
All he needs is for Ethmar to make another dumb. And he's back in it.
And just like it's statistically more likely that a piece is going to be on a yellow safe, there probably going to be at least one more ETH dumb by the end of the speedrun.
Oh, for
What?
sure.
You never know.
You probably know.
Both runners doing pretty well right now on this Route 280. Keeping their speed. Hitting their rings. Driving some good old bat-shaped cars. What's not to love?
What is not to love?
Sometimes the other cars on the road can give you a bit of trouble. Gotta dodge them at the last second. But they're always going to be in the same place relative to how fast you do the stage. Ethmar just hit 2 of them.
Ethmar's nose is inside of the ground right now. Nothing about the way this car works should be working. His wheels are under the floor. He's back to normal now. It doesn't make any sense, man. This car should
Indeed,
not
it
be
doesn't.
functional.
But it still works, and that's the Ethmar way.
That is the Ethmar way. It should not work. It doesn't make sense. It breaks every law of physics, but it works.
It still
Ethmar
works.
is backwards.
Look at Ethmar just proving us right. What a man. Now Seraphim not too far behind.
Not too far behind, indeed. Seraphim also has his wheels inside of the floor. Alright, we got Skyrail up in here. It's your favorite choke stage.
Blue plane. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
But Ethmar is also very, very good at this stage. I think we're going to see a pretty smooth run here.
In before the worst. What is he doing? He's not. Okay. I thought he was trying to go for the IL strat. He was just spin dashing for fun. That's not even faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you spin dash onto that rail, it's faster if you switch to the next rail and jump on the pumpkin, but it's not faster if you jump off immediately to that, you know?
I see. Oh, I love that spin dash into the wall right there.
Ethmar did
Ooh.
not die. He got a nice, sturdy time.
Good 46 flat.
Good 46 flat.
That was
And now we got Seraphim here. See if he can maybe save some time on Ethmar. That would take a damn good run.
With like a 45.99.
I want to see it.
I'm waiting. Seraphim is saving the frames by hitting those speed pads. Can you believe it?
Ethmar over here repeatedly tapping the B button.
He is
To the best of his ability.
destroying that golem. He is pressing B with all of the power his fork can muster. I'm sticking with the idea he's playing with a fork right now.
You're absolutely right.
Seraphim gets the 45.05. He beats Ethmar by almost a full second. Unless I can't read. And those are 6s. They look like 5s.
Yeah. Man, it's kind of hard to tell with this. Let's just go ahead and say 45.05. That's better for the storyline.
45.05. Get bodied, Ethmar. Get destroyed. Annihilated.
Guess who else can shave off time, Ethmar? Your boy, Seraphim.
Ya boy, Seraphim. Out here pressing B faster than a fork can press B. Ethmar was going the wrong way.
It's gotta be close. Only 2 more.
Not
Sorry.
a bad first piece.
Red light balcony, that's all the way at the top. I don't actually know.
Yeah, this could be where Seraphim actually gains a little bit more time.
It could be. Seraphim out here, he could get like a 30. He's gotta come out with a 32.06.
Close. Only 1 more left. It's gotta be close. I got it.
Seraphim is not looking likely to get a 32.06.
Not currently.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
Very similar first pieces for the two guys. It's looking like we might actually see a reverse last race.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my emerald?
So I'm hoping to see Seraphim get Swiss, Ethmar, going for Russian skip. Man, Seraphim's not getting great RNG. He's losing a good couple of seconds to Ethmar.
Thankfully, only a couple of seconds. Pretty similar math-based times.
You can't even end with a 6. My time was never gonna be right. Alright, we're about to see a fat CWSS from Ethmar here. Hold on to your chairs, because it is going to be a wild ride.
Ethmar executing this stage pretty well so far.
He is pressing A in all of the right places.
That's what he always does.
Alright, now let's see this skip. No,
Aw, it doesn't get
he's
it.
not even going for round 2. It is exactly the same as last race. I'm hoping to see Seraphim get Swiss now.
Oh, I hope so.
Ethmar cannot clip out. He's trying so hard. Is Ethmar not even gonna do Russian skip? I can't believe it. He's still going for the other strat.
Huh.
Big
Maybe
brain,
he's just so much more used to this strat. I don't
big
know.
brain plays. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to hold A and up for 3 minutes either.
He just can't handle that. Coming up
Is
pretty
Seraphim gonna
soon.
get Swiss? He's not going for it.
Aw.
No.
The dream
The
is on
opposite
life
race.
support. Let's see. Oh, Seraphim clips out quite a bit faster than Ethmar did.
Seraphim is probably going for Russian skip though, so all of that time is going right back in the blah.
Ethmar has quite a bit more room for error right now.
Ethmar is not having a great time.
He's no longer pressing A in all the right places, just
He is
some of
pressing
them.
A in all of the wrong places some of the time.
What a shame.
What a shame.
Ethmar hops on his skateboard.
He's on the final trolley.
This should be... Well, Ethmar's probably going to get there quite a bit faster.
After this, we get to see some Tails 2, we get to see some Final Chase, and then we get to see some Shadow 2. A whole lot can go wrong in those few stages. Ethmar is not in the clear yet.
Yeah, Tommy reminded me in chat, Ethmar is in fact a very famous doctor in the US. Look up Dr. Ethmar to hear about his incredible
He has saved many
adventures.
lives. But he could not save his own. He just got bodied by that. What even is that thing? It's like a
It's like a retractable
wheel.
drill.
That was too close.
All right. Cosmic Wall is done. Ethmar is a fat minute ahead.
Just a nice, plump,
Drill.
well-fed minute.
I feel like drill is a better word than angry wheel.
I would agree, but it does spin. And you know what else spins, Monkey?
Wheels.
Exactly.
Ethmar gets a much better Tails 2 than you saw in the last run. But will he get full Final Chase skip? Probably not, because you would have to be insane to try that. It's stupid.
Ethmar is doubtfully that crazy, but you should never put it past him. The man already does some very crazy things.
Seraphim out here, not getting a perfect Tails 2, but it was much better than last time. Awesome.
A better jump to that platform for Ethmar than the last run.
It was way less Monk-esque.
Yeah. These tubes here, the movement on them is actually pretty difficult to do quickly. If you try it yourself, you'll probably be surprised.
Ethmar is making it look easy, but it is far from easy.
Because that's what the E in Ethmar stands for.
Easy Mar.
Easy Mar.
It's a true story.
This looks like a good FC skip.
He is looking solid. Missed the kill plane. That'd be a-okay.
And here he is. Seraphim's movement on these tubes also looking pretty damn swanky.
Beautiful movement. Lovely.
Absolutely
quick, super
gorgeous.
crisp, super clean. Just came from the dry cleaners. It has got fabric softener. It is a crispy suit. Ethmar is not having a great time though. He got a free dryer from off the streets. You know, it's not that great. There's no fabric softener. You know, it's full of wrinkles.
It doesn't even tumble all the way
He's
around.
smacking meteors up and down, but it doesn't matter. He's on the final boss. There's not much that can go wrong.
No. No, that should be pretty easy for Ethmar.
Too easy for me.
So we're probably gonna see a game 3.
That's what it's looking like.
All right, Shadow. Time for me to finish this.
Ethmar is not having a picture perfect Sonic 2, but it doesn't matter. He is so far ahead. And it's over.
It's over. Do you remember what the time was last race? Was it still at 37?
I think it was a 37:30.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, there goes Ethmar. Bringing in
Game
this...
3, boys.
Yeah, to a game 3. Oof.
Matthew 10 Wilson called the game 3 from the start.
The man is a psychic.
Yeah.
Tommy, you lost a race with that 37. Who was it against?
Tommy was against Coem? I think. Alrighty. Epic race.
Could have won $10. Damn, well. If side bets are being placed, now is the time to place them because pretty soon our runners are about to start the final race to decide the winner of Ethmar versus Seraphim.
It's almost like the first 2 races just didn't even happen. Put them out of your mind. It is a fresh best of 1 going on right here.
This is a new life, a newborn, fresh, blank slate.
Ethmar out here hitting yellow safe. Worked out in the past.
I'm gonna grab some water before this starts.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to need it.
What's good, chat? How y'all doing? You guys hyped for this game 3? About to be so fire. Ethmar got that Tails theme. He started off with the Eggman. Game 2, he did Shadow. And now he's bringing it home with the Tails. Will the Tails theme help him win this race? Find out next time. It's actually not next time. Find out right now. Right, you're already here. Just find out. It's about to happen. Yeah, so whatever Switch you have set on what's that stage called? Security Hall. You know, it's gonna stay that way. So Ethmar went in, he set the safe to yellow, and now when he plays through Dark Story, he gets to Security Hall, it's already gonna be set to yellow. And you know, statistically, if you get a safe piece in Security Hall, it's probably gonna be yellow. So a lot of people just like to set it to yellow. So if it is a yellow piece, you don't have to go all the way up, you know. Here's to no turtle tunnels. Am I right? Get the good RNG up in here. Seraphim and Ethmar. I'm ready to see IL sets from both of you.
I am back. I am ready for some action. How are you doing, Modified Monkey?
I'm so ready. I'm hyped for this game 3.
Yeah, I am more ready than I possibly have ever been. This has been an exciting 2 races.
Having a curse of the SA2 crash.
Ah, that is unfortunate. This game sometimes does not want to be played. But if you're persistent, you can actually load it up without it crashing.
Oh my. Seraphim's not having a great time.
Coming off the momentum of that last race, I feel like Ethmar is playing very well. And perhaps for Seraphim, it's been a little bit spottier in places, but still, obviously both runners are very consistent. So really anything can happen right here.
Saturday the 15th? Where you at, man? What time zone is 2 hours ahead of us? Like England? Nah, that's way ahead.
Yeah, I have no
Still could
idea.
be England, though. My man's Matthew 10 Wilson over in Australia. He's in the future. He knows what's about to happen. Who wins this race, Matthew? Tell us.
Matthew 10 Wilson, our resident psychic, putting up the
Oh, it's
prediction
right. It was England, bro.
for
I'm
Seraphim.
so smart. I'm so smart. You don't even know how smart I am.
England. Wow.
Select the story.
So I'm pretty excited. I wonder,
Gotta
Monkey,
happen.
do you think
I also wonder.
that we will see their necks firmly pressed together once more and intertwining in a delicate knot?
I mean, they're starting at the same time. So it's gonna start off with their necks intertwined like a beautiful rose.
like
bush.
a pretzel.
Like a pretzel made out of roses.
Absolutely. That's what we like to see. That's a good, clean start.
It's a clean start.
And if it will remain pretzeled and rosed, that is to be decided by the mettle of our players. Do you believe in Matthew 10 Wilson's prediction, Monkey? Do you think Seraphim's going to win?
Did he predict that?
Yeah, that's what I saw. He said, so I reckon that Seraphim is going to win the third
Oh,
game.
right. Yeah. I thought my chat was fine. I didn't see that. All right. Well, the reason he reckons that is because Ethmar out here using a Tails theme, not from any of his psychic stuff. All right. So it's just a fake prediction up in here.
Clockwork Momo calling the Ethmar win. So we got one for Ethmar, one for Seraphim. Do we have any other predictions out there? Oh, this man, I think he could be correct. Silent Motorboat. You know, Omo Chow does always win.
Honestly, guys, the real winner here is all of us together because we get to watch this amazing game 3 as a community.
Couldn't be true enough.
It's all about friendship. Friendship is the real winner.
Truly
And whoever
today.
wins this tournament, nobody cares because the magic is in the experience of playing this game.
Eloquently said, Monkey. You're absolutely right. Shreika's predicting Ethmar for the winner. I have to say that makes a lot of sense. He has been playing I think quite a bit cleaner than Seraphim so far, but you never know.
That is a fat prediction. We got a few for Ethmar. We got one for Seraphim. Can Seraphim show these haters wrong and pull the win?
I think he can. But I also think Ethmar can.
They're both gonna win, man. They're winners in my heart.
I'm calling a draw by the 10th of a second.
They're gonna tie to the centisecond.
Oh man, Jacob. Well, if you want to win $20, now's the time. Now's the time to get in those sick bets.
Let's get it.
Shoutouts to legendary SAT player Dage 4 Aquatic. Without him, I don't think we'd all be here. I think that's fair to say.
Definitely. I wouldn't exist today if it wasn't for Dage 4. He saved my life.
Very much so.
Now, while these beautiful men are getting ready for race 3, I got no follow up for that part of the sentence.
That is quite all right. I think we're all starstruck by this
Oh yeah,
incredible.
it's about to happen. It is reality.
I'm not ready for it.
You can see in the background of Ethmar, Tails is clearly not ready for what's about to happen.
No, look at Tails. Does that face look like somebody who's ready?
He is so shocked. He is unprepared. He is freaking out, man.
Does that reflect on Ethmar or Seraphim?
You see on Seraphim's background, you got a shadow up in there. He looks prepared. He looks concentrated. He is ready to win this race. And Ethmar out here like, what is happening? I don't even know. I've never played this game, you know.
Ethmar doesn't look like he understands anything. Poor Tails.
What is he doing, dude? What happened to him?
I want to know why they picked that.
It's like he's in the middle of a fat fall right now. Oh, okay, we back. We up in
Oh,
here.
here we are. Into some settings action.
Is Ethmar?
No, don't change it. well, now looks quite a bit more confident.
Now anything can happen.
Oh man, Ethmar is representing so many different feelings right now. Wow,
Man.
I just don't know what to think anymore. By the second, it's all changing.
See, if Ethmar had the really big brain, he would go back to the menu. He would unlock the secretary theme, and he would.
You know, you're absolutely right. The biggest brain play, the largest brain play would be to unlock the secretary. Now, if he does do that, I think he. Oh my! I think he may have just secured his win, but he picked Tails. What the hell? Why did he pick Tails? Why did he go through the trouble?
Ethmar needs to learn how to play really quick so he can prepare for what's about to go down.
Ethmar isn't playing the game right now. He's playing us. Who picks Monkey to commentate? The man.
God.
The god. Ethmar himself.
See, as you can see, the pure semantics of what Ethmar is doing right now is just putting shame to Seraphim's whole career. Because, see, Ethmar is acting like he's never played the game before. Like, he's reading up on the instructions. You know, he's like, man, how does this work? But he's still a top contender to beat this man. So it's like, if somebody who's never played can beat Seraphim, what does that say about Seraphim?
This, if anything, is going to make our boy sweat. Because look at this guy scrolling through this manual, going through every single page.
He is reading up on the Chow. Oh man, he is prepared.
Chow, arguably the most important section of the game for this race.
The most important part of Dark Story is indeed Chow.
A announcement to Ethmar. Seraphim is adding you right now. Chow is 100% proof of casual player. I think that's deceptive. I think Chow is the real hardest core of this game.
Oh, for sure. What's going on right now is the best race of 2018 that you're about to see. That's what's going on right now.
Because of the shocking conclusion of the last race, our racers need some time to prepare. They're both winded. They both got the wind knocked out of them.
Meditating. They are reading the monk Bible. Do monks have Bibles? They are reading the monk Bible. They are throwing away their possessions, and they are meditating on this race right now. Because that last race, that freaked them out, man. You see Tails? That was their expression.
The 180 Centurion race is next year. A 180 relay race, that's a pretty good idea. Would you do that, Monkey? Would you join a 180 relay?
Only if we swap every stage.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
People swap, man.
Okay, I'd like to... Alright, if you were going to pick a dream team for 180 relay, who would it be?
It would be everybody except for me.
That's not what I meant.
That is what I meant.
Okay. My dream team for 180. It's going to be me. It's going to be you. It's going to be Tommy. That's all we need.
Okay, well, that's more like a nightmare team, but you're right.
No, I think we have the underdog advantage.
I don't think that's an advantage. I think that's just bad.
Maybe. Maybe so.
You know, we got the worst player advantage up in here.
Yeah, you're right, Tommy. I do need to work on shower raising. Fun fact, the first 180 run I ever did took literally like 22 hours. And I had to raise a chow to all level 99s twice because the first time it started and stats were too bad. And that was an experience. Yeah, I do need to get the sub 20-hour run. I think this time I do 180, I'm going to figure out the strategy first.
Did you remember the time I tried to do a 180 earlier, Viblosh? I asked that question even though he's already gone. Because it would probably be worse to stop in the middle of the sentence than not receive an answer. Am I right?
I apologize. I thought someone was knocking on my door. Monkey, the last thing I heard you say was, do you remember that one time that...
Yeah, so like a while ago, I was doing a 180. I was like, hey, I'm going to do a 180. And Tylenol, he said, no, you won't. And you know what I did? I did most of a 180.
Wow.
I spent like, it was what, 10 or 12 hours or something. I got 171 emblems. I'd started up Chow. I got a great evolution segment. I got all the evolution. The second I enter the Chow Karate, you know what happens? Is my computer blue screens.
Oh my god.
All of that effort is gone.
Oh no.
Because you can't do anything, man. You know, your run is invalid. You can't retime it. The VOD is dead.
That's the worst case scenario for 180.
It's terrible.
Oh, but now you're being called out by the reigning champion, Stage 4.
Oh, you mean the same Stage 4 that lost 3 hours on Chow last time he did 180 because he fed the wrong one?
Yes, that Stage 4. I say. So Nick Wanamaker says, "Hey Monkey, can you tell that one story?"
I can.
Please proceed.
That was it. That was the story.
Do you have any stories about Ethmar at NASA?
This dude is insane. Ethmar is so long that he doesn't know where his appendages are, right? So imagine what it's like to walk around on carpet, right? You feel the carpet, it's nice and soft. Now imagine what it's like to walk around on a laptop. Now you can imagine that feels vastly different than the carpet, right? But to Ethmar, you can't tell the difference, right? You're out here walking around and you step on a laptop and you don't even notice it. You're like, what's going on? I'm Ethmar, her dirt, right? And then someone has to tell you, hey dude, you're stepping on a laptop. And then you look down and you go, oh, like you didn't even notice. Like, tell me how you don't notice.
Wow. Simply amazing.
That is Ethmar for you.
I think Ethmar is too used to trampling his foes and everything around him that how can he possibly notice a laptop under his feet? Because he just walks over everything.
Can you imagine a man this long? Ethmar is like a very long fetus.
Oh yeah, he loves Wonder Bread too. It fuels his speedrunning.
That is
And
the
juice.
only thing that he eats. We go to the store and there's this nice deal on bread, right? We pick up the bread and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Ethmar's not gonna eat that. It's not Wonder Bread. And then we go up to him and we're like, hey, would you eat this bread? And he looks at it. He stares at it for 30 seconds. He goes, ah. He spins the bread. And then after like an hour, he goes, yeah. You know, that's Ethmar for you.
And
Anyway,
the race is started.
We're in the race. So yeah.
Ethmar, a man made entirely out of Wonder Bread versus Seraphim, the
Seraphim
true...
dabbing story coming next auto scroller to a theater near you.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
You were with me on that one, Biblosh. You can help out.
Oh, of course I can. I was there.
Oh, Tommy, don't worry, because we have proof. We took a video.
It is an absolute fact that Seraphim did dab. And it was a pretty nice dab.
It was a solid dab. It was a 9.3 out of 10.
And it was his first dab. And how many people can say that? How many people can claim a 9.3 out of 10 on their first dab?
It's
Not many.
wild. Definitely not Nick. Have you seen Nick's first dab? That was atrocious.
I did see Nick's first dab. And if anybody has that clip, please post it. I'm looking at you, Evan. So unfortunately, okay, Seraphim's lagging out a little bit for me right now.
You're not supposed to talk about tech issues, Vidwash. You'll get in trouble.
I mean, I don't see anything. Ethmar.
What we see here, though, is your boy Chicken Man, long baby fetus boy Ethmar out here, destroying doors, killing robots, going fast.
Ethmar is truly showing his dominance of the mech stages. If Ethmar had a real life mech,
He would be just as stupid inside of it as outside. But you know what?
No, he'd be the best.
Perhaps.
He'd win every
but
race.
Ethmar's body is like a mech. Have you seen that thing?
So difficult.
It's like he's a littler man inside of it with like joysticks and crap.
The hell? Well, you know what I have to say, Monkey.
I don't know, but I would like
Okay,
to.
I will tell you. What do you predict for the time on this hot shot?
22:37.
Alright, I'm gonna say 23:50. No, come on. Well, you win.
Do I? Probably.
Wait, didn't you get closer than me? What did you say?
22:37.
Yeah, you win.
Heck yeah. Hey, we're intertwined neck station up in here.
Yeah,
Necks
it's
are
looking like
tied together.
voice necks
like
are getting steadily closer and closer together.
for sure.
Very, very nice first piece for Ethmar. This is looking good for our boy. Seraphim getting a pretty decent first piece as well. The necks are still firmly intertwined, pressing into each other, making indentations.
Under each chin. Ethmar didn't even need to get a hint for that piece. It was right up next to him. Ethmar is gonna pull ahead though with a very solid 28 dry lagoon.
How is that?
Let's see what this final piece is for Seraphim. This will mean a lot for us.
Not great.
Not as
great
bad
RNG.
as it could have been.
It could have been worse. It also could have been a lot better.
Good execution by Seraphim though. RNG just wasn't cutting it. And now, hopefully, we get to watch Ethmar defy the laws of physics once more.
What are you meaning? You can
Walk
walk
on air.
in the air
Yeah.
every day, bro. It's just quicksand, but like the up version.
I never learned how to do that.
Well, because you don't have a mech with a gun.
I guess that's
in a,
true.
In a balloon.
Yeah, I don't.
In a quicksand. Ethmar is having a ball and a half, a ball and 3/4. You know, 3/4 of a ball is a little bit more fun than half a ball because you can kind of bounce it. It'll spin a bit, right? You can
Yeah.
you can kind of roll it, you know, about like 3/4 of the way until it stops. It looks like Seraphim got Sandwalking 2 though, and it looks like
Oh.
Seraphim got it first try though, and it looks like they are neck and neck again.
Wow, yeah, this is good. Ethmar took that 3/4 of a ball and stitched it back into a full ball.
He is got like a full ball, you know, rolling it, bouncing it, throwing it, doing all the things that you do with the ball.
Truly an amazing display by both runners. You're going to collect the upgrade and initiate the cheat codes.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A start.
And voila. They're like more than halfway through the stage.
It's crazy how that happens. Crazy how nature do that.
It really is.
Ethmar gets the fat jump, except he does not jump fat enough. Sorry though, he doesn't lose like any time at all. So looks like Seraphim's ahead, but it also looks like his timer's ahead. So who really knows what's
Yeah, I
happening?
think they're still very close. Very, very close.
That was too close.
We're going to be coming up to some treasure hunting stages pretty soon, some more of them. But first, Radical Highway.
Will Ethmar do cool strats today, or will he be lame again? Cool strat number 1.
Yeah, so far his movement's looking pretty fresh.
And he's lame. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Ethmar is lame. You heard it here first.
Ethmar strategically mixing together his lame plays and his fresh plays. We never quite know what we're gonna get out of this guy.
Ethmar is like a box of lizards. You know, just straight up weird.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't able to clip through the box, but
He did go for the cool thing where you try it again.
oh,
You miss the
our
rail, you
boy.
go straight through it. You know
Giving
how
Seraphim an opportunity to get ahead.
does not faceplant into the barrel.
This is looking like a good ending.
Will he go for the super cool strat? I'm gonna say there's a 3% chance that he does.
And
Luck
he
is
does.
not on your side.
But that's okay, because look at that. You can jump through, like, floor.
You can jump through floor all that he wants. It's great, it's fun, it's a good time.
Here we go. Too easy for me.
Maybe Robot 33 Seraphim is splicing.
This is rude.
I don't think so.
Man's base and we'll
You never know
now.
what you're gonna get
That's true.
I hate to say
in
it.
a box of lizards.
I guess I'm going to have to find that key first.
Oh my
Ethmar is
god.
not good. He is only lucky.
Ethmar is lucky. And not good. But he's playing pretty well right now.
Ethmar isn't good. Literally just lucky. What is even happening?
This and Dark Sonic, this is looking like an incredible headquarters. What just happened, ladies and gentlemen?
Sorry, I blinked. Did something happen? Did Ethmar finish the stage?
Wow. Good
The
old.
sneeze real quick.
Like me?
What an incredible performance by Ethmar.
So this is the space colony arc.
Now we back onto the boring parts. You know, it's Eggman after Eggman after Eggman. Ethmar's good at Eggman though, so it makes it a little more interesting.
Yeah, Ethmar can make this look pretty nice. Very smooth egg movement.
He's got that smooth egg movement up in here.
If you've ever been to a Japanese steakhouse, and when they spin the egg and they hold it on the spatula and they throw it in their hat, it's pretty much Ethmar to a T.
Yeah.
Look at those nice crisp jumps.
Crisp jumps. Like you
Like-
left it in the oven for a little bit too long, and then it exploded, and that's what just happened.
The game got a little bit jealous. Ethmar just looking a little bit too cool. That jump always scares me.
That jump scares anybody that watch. That's a scary jump right there.
That's a very scary jump, yeah.
Auto scroller #1.
Oh yeah, so the Seraphim dabbing story.
So Seraphim dabbed. That was the story.
Are there any details?
Oh, there is a ton of details.
Care to share?
I do. Alright, so it was AGDQ 2018. It was right after the Sonic block where Seraphim had just done his quick speed run. And then Dage4 donated money to see Seraphim dab on stream, but his donation never got read. So what happened was we got Seraphim to dab, and we took a video of it and we sent it to Dage4, and he didn't appreciate it at all. He said, "Cool." You know, it was his first dab, dude.
We went through so much trouble to get that dab.
It was depressing. But now we have a picture of Seraphim dabbing, and it's lovely. I have it framed on my wall.
And that was probably the highest verticality of any dab I've ever seen.
His arm made a perfect 90-degree angle. It was insane. Alright, we up here on weapons bed, getting these jumps, easy peasy, done it twice before.
Ethmar way too consistent at these jumps to mess him up.
Easy peasy.
Even ballsy enough to clip over the railing.
Doesn't even care, man. He doesn't even care. He doesn't jump, he just walks off the edge. Ethmar is quick. He is quick as frick.
This is looking like a really nice weapons bit, actually.
Definitely. Seraphim did not
He got
forfeit.
speed shoes.
Now Ethmar is going 4 times as quickly as a normal Eggman would go, although he messed up satellite jump twice.
3
3
times.
4
4 times.
times. Got it
there
on
you
the
go.
5th try though.
5th try Friday.
It is. It is Friday.
Yeah.
And it was the 5th try, so that was a correct sentence.
That was too close.
All right, now we go on to the best boss fight, where you press B like a couple of times.
The boss fight can still be optimized quite a bit. But yeah, it's fairly simple. Just need to look at Tails and just tab B. That's it's pretty much the basics of it.
Yep.
Now the stage Ethmar has been very lucky on for the past couple of runs.
There's no more time to waste. Set the timer for 15 minutes. Let's go, Rube.
5 minutes should be plenty. Here I go.
Alright. We're about to see if Ethmar is lucky instead of good.
It's looking like he's lucky. Ooh, and I see Seraphim is also on Security Hall. They both got the first piece.
They both got the second piece. This is insane.
This is actually crazy.
Are all up inside of each other.
They're practically the same person right now.
Ethmar is a little bit luckier.
Come on, Seraphim, so close.
All right.
How was that? Perfect?
Just a good 10 seconds luckier. But also the execution for me, Ethmar, was pretty nice.
But will Ethmar lose another 40 seconds on Flying Dog? Find out right now because it's happening live. Perfect
And
spiral
he gets
upper.
the spin jump thing.
Will he go too early again? It looks like no.
Ethmar will no longer have trouble with this boss. Manipulating the movement of this flying machine. Ethmar has dominion
Nice
over all mechs.
Flying Dog. Solid Flying Dog. Easy Flying Dog. Now, if we don't see a 129 White Jungle, I'm going to be disappointed. We're probably not going to see a 129 White Jungle, because that is an insane time.
Ethmar is so consistent at that good movement there, but he runs right into a mushroom.
Right into a mushroom. The mushroom never saw it coming.
Ooh. Seraphim plays it slightly safer, but getting a straight shot right onto the bungee.
Seraphim does not hit the mushroom.
Definitely the most important part of this stage. Let's see if Seraphim also goes for the loop skip here.
I don't believe that he does.
I'm not quite comfortable with that.
You know, that's alright. As you've seen in the past, White Jungle can do whatever it wants, whenever it wants, and it doesn't matter what you say.
White Jungle is a sentient being.
White Jungle is a dominatrix.
That is true. And some people love it. Some people
What?
don't.
Exactly. Ethmar here with the 132, a beautiful time.
And our boy Seraphim coming right up in with, it looks like, probably a 135.
Coming in hot with a 135.
Ooh. So close.
Neck and neck. Whatever will happen. Although, Ethmar is actually way farther ahead. His timer is about 5 seconds behind Seraphim's timer.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here.
Interesting.
Comparing yourself to me? Huh, you're not even good enough to be my friend.
You can't get away this time. There's only one real sun. Bring it on.
Ethmar got a high jump on Sonic 1, which
Ooh, yeah.
sucks.
Almost a pretty bad fluke on Ethmar's part, but he pulled it through.
Seraphim didn't get a high jump, and he saved time. Seraphim is coming in hot. Ethmar is sweating in his chair right now. He doesn't know what he's gonna do.
But he also does know what he's what he's going to do.
He knows exactly what he's due.
He does indeed. He's going to tap left and right on the joystick for the next 2 minutes. Shoutouts to ID Geek 121, the undisputed god of the racing stages.
Let's go. See, I don't know about you guys, but I'm loving this PogChomp emote.
Wait a minute. Be quiet. Just leave it to me. Let's go.
Man, I love Route 280.
It's a nice, relaxing stage. It lets you reel yourself in.
You know, if you're watching it, if you're playing it, it's straight hell. You guys ever played Route 280? It sucks.
It can be a bit of an ordeal. Ethmar finishing up just a little bit sooner than Seraphim.
Again, Ethmar is probably 5 seconds ahead because of the timer.
Shadow, they're in that blue flame. Spotted at 11 o'clock.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
We in there with the sky rail. Nice jump by Ethmar. Perfect homing attack. Gets the spin dash just right. Goes from pumpkin to pumpkin like nobody's business. Right on top of the church. Spin dashes right onto the rail. It is looking like a fine sage.
Yeah, this is very nice execution by Ethmar. Getting right to the church this time, unlike last time where he kind of fell a little bit. Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
That wasn't so hard.
Those pumpkin heads might seem intentional, but they probably were not. By jumping on those pumpkin heads, you skip so much of the stage. It's wild.
It is straight up like the jungle. Yeah, up in here.
Call him George because he is of the jungle. Ethmar is killing Egg Golem with all of his power. He is so happy. Look at him. He's spinning. He is rejoicing. He's having a grand old time.
Seraphim not too far behind. He's catching up.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they just they just like ripped Skyrail from Pumpkin Hill, right? I don't know, man.
They definitely use the same assets. They're very similar. They just pulled it right out of Pumpkin Hill.
Ethmar has given us a what is that called? Dracoed world record. He's given us a fat Dracoed world record. So that probably means he got some fat RNG. I swear to God, he isn't even good. He's just lucky.
No way.
Whose man is this? Get him out of my tournament. With a tool like this, he's unstoppable.
Yeah,
How is that?
he can't be stopped.
Like me?
Ethmar manipulating RNG with his fork hands. Ooh, look at that execution on that second piece grab.
Long time no see, treasure hunter. Did you find my
That's a
emerald?
good one. Your emerald. Talking to you is a waste of time. Hand over those master emeralds. Give them to me.
Now give me back those jewels.
Not even a sub 15 knuckles. More proof into the theory that Ethmar isn't good, he's just lucky. But the real test will be if he gets Swiss or if he gets pissed.
Find out tonight.
This time on Swiss or Pissed.
Swiss or pissed. So, Monkey, where do you think, if he possibly did, where do you think Seraphim would catch up to Ethmar in this race?
It will be final chase. Ethmar will spaghetti all over his controller, but it won't even be an issue because he'll just pick up his fork and eat the spaghetti. But honestly, man, Seraphim, he won't have any spaghetti. He'll have the steak dinner and he will go faster than Ethmar. I guarantee it. You see what's
Solid
happening right now?
prediction.
Ethmar can't even get up on that platform.
Yeah, the spaghetti is being cooked. It's almost al dente,
Getting boiled spaghetti.
sitting in that pot.
Ethmar's forks are ready to enter.
The silverware
Pasta.
is set.
Never mind.
Ooh, but our boy gets Swiss. Ethmar is opening up a package of Swiss cheese and devouring it straight from the
He's
package.
Eating the cheese. He is eating too much dairy. He's gonna have a bad time. I personally don't bake spaghetti. What about yourself, Viblosh?
No, I can't say I do.
I would
Bake
eat
it.
spaghetti. I don't really cook spaghetti. You know, that's not my thing. I cook hot dogs. You know, like in the microwave sometimes.
Yeah, if I'm feeling pretty lazy, I'll do that with a hot dog too. But I don't really even know how you would bake spaghetti. Like, do you like put it in like a cookie tray and fill it up with water, and then just kind of like put the spaghetti all over the water? Honestly, I'm not sure.
It's like a cake. It's like a lasagna. Baking spaghetti is just lasagna.
That does sound like lasagna. Fun fact: if you take a piece of uncooked spaghetti and hold it on both ends and snap it in two, it'll always snap in three places. Just a little
That
auto-scroller
was a
fun
fun
fact
fact.
for you.
That fact was fun, and I feel happy knowing it.
No problem. Imperial Shadow says, baked spaghetti is bomb. Now, Imperial Shadow, could you please provide us a recipe for baked spaghetti?
Ethmar out here with a 342, like nobody's business. He doesn't even care what you think.
That was too close.
They call him White Jungle because he doesn't care.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't think you profit from that. Unless step 2 is sell it. Take spaghetti, bake it. So you like, just the little hard strings of spaghetti and you just, put it in the oven? Does that do anything? That just makes hot spaghetti.
I'm gonna have to order some baked spaghetti. I'm gonna have to go to town and go to a pizza place. Just put in a nice order for some baked spaghetti.
Alright, AGDQ 2019. Group trip to baked spaghetti places.
Anybody is welcome to join our group trip to the baked spaghetti place.
It will
We
be
usually go to
lovely.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
This time we will do that and also the baked spaghetti place. We cannot go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, we still have to go there. But yeah.
This dude ate like 50,000 ghost pepper wings. He's insane.
They're pretty tasty.
They're also, pretty, acidic and they'll burn your tongue.
Yeah, it's pretty painful. But one thing, some Buffalo Wild Wings, their hottest wings are not as hot as other ones. Remember, Muggy, when we went to the Buffalo Wild Wings near your place?
Which wings are you talking about?
Like when we went to Buffalo Wild Wings,
Right,
not
yeah,
at
I know
ADDQ, but
Which wings, though?
the hottest ones.
The hottest ones, right. What about them?
They're different.
Did we get the hottest wings there?
I got the hottest wings, yeah.
I thought you got nachos.
What? I probably had both.
Oh, yeah, probably. Anyway, Tommy said Ethmar is on world record pace.
Oh, wait. That's pretty crazy.
That's insane.
But yeah,
This is the pod.
at ADDQ, if anybody comes and meets us and says,
The secret word is barnacle.
if you say barnacle,
Ethmar is no longer on world record pace.
No.
That's so depressing. Ethmar, no.
oh, that's too bad. But yeah, if you say barnacle, I will buy you some baked spaghetti.
Asterisk.
Here we go.
Was he actually on record pace, Tommy? That's pretty crazy.
10 seconds ahead of PB. Oh man.
It was a good
I
run.
didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, this has been an insane run.
Poor Seraphim didn't even stand a chance.
The RNG too. Pretty wild.
No, Ethmar's just lucky.
Now anything can happen. He can pull a Dage for it and disconnect his controller.
He could.
But
he
it's
could do
looking
that.
like
It
this is over.
looking Like Ethmar is taking the dub. What is this, like the semifinals? Is it gonna be Ethmar versus Dage next?
Oh, I want to see that. Congratulations to Ethmar. Our favorite.
That was insane. That run was beautiful.
What an incredible display of speed perfection. But Seraphim not too far behind. About to close
Holy
out
crap.
this.
World record is the 36:25.
What? Seriously? Wait, did he just get a world record?
Well, kind of, not really, sort of, in some way. Not IGT, not RTA either, but kinda.
Wow.
Yeah. It could have been a 35. I don't think anybody has a 35 without emblem skip.
Pretty good run.
That would have been wild.
Well, Monkey, that was a pretty fun race, wasn't it?
That was insane. That was a great set.
I want to.
Congratulations, both runners. That was wild.
It was a pleasure being on commentary. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the races.
Are we doing an interview or are we just dipping?
I have no idea. I'd totally do an interview, but they probably have a tight schedule. So, I think in that case, it's time for us to go. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching. Pretty crazy race.
Dope race.
Very dope.